Hi, my name is Samar, but I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Whichever of those you like to call me, you can. I'm going to be quiet right now because it's after 2 a.m., but it's already the 11th now, so I needed to film this. So I'm going to film this as quickly as possible so that I can go to bed. And I will start with my rollouts. The first product that I finished is my Tarte lip balm, and this is so, I even like dug it out a tiny bit to get like one extra use on it, but it's completely done. I rolled this in last month, so from start to finish I was able to get this done in pretty much exactly a month because I finished this before I even left for my trip, so like the extra time had nothing to do with it. This was done before August ended, so that's cool. I didn't think that I was actually going to finish this in 1 month because I have a lip mask that I'm also using in a different project, and I really wanted to get use on that because I've been neglecting it in lieu for like these that I've had in this project. But I just love these so much that like eventually I was like, screw it, I just want to use these, like they're so much better. So that's what I did, and I finished it. My next rollout will probably be a surprise as well. It's my Bobbi Brown shadow stick in the shade Golden Pink.
There's nothing left if I roll it all the way up. I actually can't tell if it's all the way up or down because, oh, there we go. This is all the way up.
And it fell out, but I like, so it was like very short in the component, the crayon, and that's because I was like, I got into the habit of just throwing this on my eyelids whenever I was gonna run out the door for pretty much anything. So I was getting good consistent use on it, and it was getting shorter and shorter every day. And then maybe like 3 weeks into the month, there was just a little nub left and the whole thing fell out. I guess it was like detached at the base. When I was like trying to get the tiny bit of product left on my eyes, the whole thing just popped out, and I wasn't gonna like scoop back up from inside the bathroom sink. That's gross. Also, it's done, so let's just leave it alone. So yeah, this is done. I really was worrying about this because I wasn't making good progress on it at all. And it's kind of funny because when I first started this project, I said that I thought I would finish it in September, just based on like the first month's progress when I actually had like a decent amount of progress. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's never gonna happen. I doubt I'll even finish it by the end of the year. But I did finish it by September, so go me for being right. So that's my second empty for this update, and I'm actually going to count how many empties that I have now for this project and see how close I am to the 23 items that I want to finish. My next empty is my e.l.f. liquid shadow, and this is in the shade Galaxy. It's purple, but it's like a muted, it's a muted purple is what I'm trying to say. So as I had said last time, I took out the stopper. I took it out maybe like a few months ago, but last time I said that there was a lot of product in here, but it was starting to dry out, so I was really going to do my best to finish it. And as you can see, it's not completely gone, but I've used 100% of the product that's accessible with the wand. As you can see, it doesn't reach down there, and like it's almost, the wand's gonna break if I like really try to jam it down in there, so I'm not gonna do that. I was even saving the last tiny little bit of product that I could like get off the sides for this video that I'm filming right now. I don't know why I said it like that, but here's my plan. I don't have a makeup spatula, and I'm definitely not buying one just to get product out of this, but if I can find like a makeup brush that has like a really skinny ferrule or like, you know, handle, I'll try to like use it kind of like that and just like jam it into this tube and try to access the product that way. If I can do that, then I'll use this until it's gone. If I can't, then I'll just count this as an empty because I've used all of the possible accessible product. So that's my plan with this, kind of up in the air on whether or not it's an empty, so I'm not counting it yet. My Sephora powder broke. Here's what it looks like. I'm not going to like tip it over, but it shattered. My mom was here and I was doing my makeup on the desk while she was like doing her makeup in a different room. We were getting ready for like going out to dinner together, and she like, I was in the bathroom or something, I left the desk and she came out to like start doing her makeup there or something, and she must have like knocked it over because when I come back I can't find this compact and it's on the floor behind the desk because she just pushed it off and didn't even notice. And of course it shattered because it was already like repressed, so it didn't have the best integrity. So it's like super crumbly in there, so I'm going to repress it and start using it in better condition. And I honestly don't know if I will be able to finish this by the end of the year because I'll only have 3.5 months of use for it, but the pan is not that deep, so we'll see. We will see. I'm going to try my best. I only have like a few uses left on the other powder that I'm using, the L'Oreal powder that's in my deck of panning, so we'll see. Here's an exciting update. My Dose of Colors lip oil, I took the stopper out. So I just took the stopper out a few days ago when I thought I was going to be filming this update, and at the time like I had completely scraped the sides of everything that I could get with the stopper in, and like the sides were very clean and everything, and there was literally nothing on the wand or the sides of the wand, and now it's just kind of a mess in there. But I'm glad I could get the stopper out because I really love this lip oil. I don't wear it to bed because it has color in it and I don't want to ruin my pillow, but otherwise like I would wear this all the time if I wasn't panning a bunch of other lip products. I really love this, and I'm definitely going to purchase another one of these, this exact shade, in their end of the year sale. That's not important to say right now, but I know this will definitely be an empty by the next update. Even if I only have 19 days, I will be using this. I could probably put it on now actually. I don't want to put too much on. Yeah, it's so pretty. Back to a disappointing product. Of course, that's my Clinique Chubby Stick. This is in the shade Super Strawberry, and I did use this once, but of course you can't see any progress, and I'm just realizing now that I haven't been showing my progress on the paper. But here's what it looks like in the tube. I mentioned previously that like I'm just gonna focus on this next year and keep this in the project this year, but not really worry about using it too much because I'm not gravitating toward it. So as long as it's in the project and making me think to use it like once in a blue moon, that's fine with me. I'll find something else to pan to hit my 23. This is the line for the Chubby Stick, and that's where it was last month in the August update and where I still am. And this is the Bobbi Brown Shadow Stick. I had this much product left last time, so quite a bit, and now it's done. Back to an exciting product. I have my Curlsmith Moisture Recipe In Shower Style Fixer, and it was like almost completely full. I had only used it like once or twice before I put it in this project, and here's what it looks like now. I've used like easily 3/4 of the product that's in here. probably more than that actually. And I just use this as like a hair styler. I don't use it in the shower like it says in the name, but yeah, the way I use this so fast is I was kind of using the hair products that I was panning before were very drying, so I shifted to a very moisturizing leave-in conditioner, but it had absolutely no hold for my hair. So after I was done combing my hair, I would put this, like, I would run this through my hair and then comb it through so that there would be like at least a little bit of hold. So that's how I would use the bulk of the product that I used up. And then also, like, when I needed to smooth out my hair, I would put a little bit of this in my hands and then like put it on my hair, wet a brush, and then like smooth out my edges that way. And that's how I was using it for the past 41 days. And I think this will definitely be an empty next time. I moved on to another leave-in conditioner and like styling type product in a different project, but this is still what I use when I want to smooth out the top of my hair. So can I use this in 19 days? I don't know. We'll see, but I feel like I could. Back to makeup. This doesn't have the greatest progress, but I'm fine with where I am with it, and that's my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Demolition, which is a dark brown. Here's what I have left, and I'll show you what it looks like on the paper. Here's where I am for the eyeliner, and I do have more progress than I did last update, but I still have nowhere near as much progress as I had the first month or even the second month on this pencil, and that's because I really am sharing my attention now with the black eyeliner that I wasn't really using in the first 2 months that I had this in. So that's fine with me because I'm going to finish it by the end of the year. I'm not worried about that, and I wasn't planning on rolling anything in after I finish this, like to replace this, so we're just trucking along. I finally have progress on my nude lipstick. This is a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Mink. This is what it looks like. Not too different just from here, so I'll show you on the paper. So here's where we are now, where I am now, and there's like barely a gap, but I wasn't able to make a mark last time, so I'm very happy with any sort of progress. Again, with this one, I actually don't think I'll be finishing it this year. I really thought I would, but just the way I've been doing my makeup has changed in the last few months, so even though I still wear this and I still love this, I haven't been wearing it nearly as frequently as before. So if I don't finish it in this project, that's fine. I already kind of have plans for this for if I potentially don't. But I mean, I enjoy this. I'm wearing it now under that lip oil that I just put on and then a different lip gloss. So yeah, it's a good color, good shade match, even for when I'm like at my darkest skin tone at like the end of summer. So yeah, it's a good one. My perfume that I've been panning is my Versace Bright Crystal perfume, and look how much progress I have. The earlier lines, it kind of faded, but it was like barely above the silver line, and now look at the jump. And I used this 3 times since I made this black line, so you can't tell because it's like shaking, but it's actually under that line a little bit, but I didn't want to draw the line again because then it would just be kind of ugly. I was worried that I wasn't going to finish this by the end of the year, but now I'm not worried at all. I feel like I could even finish this with a month to spare, but I'm not going to try to push myself to do that. Even just by the end of the year is perfectly fine with me. Then I will have gotten my 2 oldest perfumes in my collection out this year, which would just feel like so great to me. I've had this one and the last one that I panned in this project since high school, so I no longer want perfumes from high school in my collection. I think this is the last product that I'll be talking about before my roll-ins, and that is I'll cover up the other product. This is my e.l.f. bronzer from this contour quad that I have. This was the blush that I had in the project earlier. That's gone. But I feel like the pan has definitely expanded quite a bit, but I'm gonna have to throw up a picture on the screen just to make sure. But I'm very satisfied with this. I was thinking like maybe I wouldn't finish this by the end of the year, but considering like other than like this edge right here, all of the sides are pretty thin around the pan, so like I feel like the pan is going to keep expanding fairly quickly on 3 of the sides, so I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, I've never had a bronzer empty, so this year is going to be a lot of firsts. My first powder blush empty, my first bronzer empty, hopefully. I forgot about the things that I have sitting on this ledge, which makes sense because I felt like that was a really quick update for me. I'll talk about my nail polishes. So the first one is kind of disappointing. Well, it's very disappointing actually. And that is my glitter nail polish from Cult Nails in the shade, I think this is called Feedback. And I don't know if you can see the settle line is just barely under this black line here, and that's because I only used it once in the past month. I've been like trying to use some other nail polishes in a different project, so this didn't get that much use, but I only have one more use for another nail polish, and then I will only have these nail polishes to pan, so hopefully progress will pick up. I don't think I'm going to finish this by the end of the year because I only have like a little more, not a little more, but I have less than 4 months to finish this, and considering I've had this in the project for like at least 2 months now with only this much progress, I don't think it's not looking too good for me with this. My orange nail polish, which is my NYX Girls polish in the shade Forever 1989, is going a little bit better. Here's the progress. I was at the silver line last time and I'm at this black line now. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year, but I really want to. So now my real last product is my Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is just a mini in the shade Fussy, and I'll hold it like this because the packaging is reflective and it always gets weird in the light. But I only used this once this past month, and that is now what's on my lips. I'm gonna say it's at the top of the F. I'll mark it. It pretty much looks like it's at the top of the F there, so barely any use, which makes sense because I think I've only used it twice since it's been in this project. I need to step up my game with this lip gloss, and I said that last time and I still haven't. So what are we gonna do? Please give me advice on my lip glosses because all of my lip glosses are not doing well in all of my projects. But other than that, let's talk about my roll-in. My first roll-in is, I told myself I wasn't going to put this in because it ruined my progress on something else, but I'm going to put in my last Tarte lip balm. I got like almost no progress on the lip mask that's in another project because I used the other one so much that I finished it, and I was like, it's not a good idea to put it in another project or put it in a project again, then you're really not going to finish that lip mask. But I want to because I love this. So again, this is going in the project to finish, but I'm not going to finish it by next update for sure because I only have 2/3 of the month, and also I'm going to be strict with myself now that I've let myself put it in this project. I need to like set boundaries because I can't let that lip mask just sit in my medicine cabinet for a year while I pan other things. Here is how much product comes in one of those. It's the same as the other one. So this is what I have to work with for the rest of the year. The last product is kind of a gimme, which, you know, I do need because I'm not doing too well in this project, but also I really do want to finish this, and this is my Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Glow Serum, and this is in the shade Main Squeeze. This was just a deluxe sample that I got in a Sephora order for free, and I tried this once. I didn't really like it. So I already don't like serum primer hybrids. They just don't really work with my skin, which I didn't know at the time of ordering this. So that's one reason, but also like the glow this adds is weird. It's not like a flawless filter or a halo glow. I don't even know how to describe the glow this gives, but it's like it's not worth putting this on your skin for it because it doesn't really shine through anything. And then also it's too dark for me, so even like now in the summer I'll like put a tiny bit on my hand. I put that in the worst spot, so I'm going to find a different spot to put it on. So okay, well, it doesn't look dark in this little dot because it's like so glowy in like that little drop that it's like catching the light and it looks lighter, but this is too deep for me, so I have to use it now while I'm at my darkest. And this is the last month that I will have this tan. Then it's gonna start going away. So this might take me more than a month to finish just because it's not my favorite, and I'm also panning another serum primer in a different project, so I'll have to like split my attention. But yeah, this is going in the project. It smells odd, like hotel lotion, and it has like micro glitters in it, which I don't like. That's the update. I've been filming for 33 minutes already, so this video is going to be so long. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to edit this. Anyway, thank you for watching if you did, and I will see you in my next video, which hopefully will be much shorter. Have a great day. Bye.